Hey, what's going on? Let me just talk to you real quick about inspiration and motivation. You ever felt inspired, motivated? You feel that energy that you want to do something? You just feel like uplifted all of a sudden, and it's like, I think I want to do that, or whatever it is that comes across your mind. Where did that energy come from? Like, what was it that caused you to feel that way? Were you reading something, or had you been studying and researching something, and then all of a sudden inspiration hit you? Or were you looking for inspiration somehow? Because the question is, once you got that, what did you do with it? That energy, that explosion that you felt internally. What did you do with that energy at that moment? Because sometimes, you let that moment come and go, and nothing is achieved by it, right? And then you just wait for that next moment. Or you don't even recognize the moment. I just want to encourage you to try to recognize those times when you feel different. You feel energetic or inspired to do something, right? And then when you recognize it and you start to get more familiar with yourself and how you get these nudges, start to take action on them. Whether you start to write or take notes on how you're feeling, or just jump at the attempt at something that you are feeling inspired to do, record a video, make a song, whatever it is that you are inspired to do, make a phone call, make a connection, talk to somebody, let them know what it is that you're feeling at that moment. Get some advice, get an opinion on how you're feeling, whatever that thought is that you're having. Maybe you want to open up a business and it just came out of nowhere. Talk to a bunch of friends, mentors, family, and right at that moment, get it off your chest. You might get even more inspired, but do something with that energy. Don't lose it. But then, not only that, when you take action, if it doesn't go all the way, it doesn't turn into this big, huge success, don't be demotivated by it. We all try things and it doesn't always go as planned. We all go through that. There's a story about an elephant or elephants who were chained with a really small rope, and they were held in place, and they could easily just walk away and just drag the little fence that they were roped up to. It wasn't a big enough constraint for them at all. And the person walked past and he saw that, and he wanted to ask the person who was managing those elephants. He said, "How is it that these elephants are just standing here with this little rope to a little fence that they could easily just walk off and drag along with them?" And the manager said, the reason why is because when they were small babies, they were roped up the same way, and it constrained their movement. They couldn't move. And so now that they've grown up into full grown adults, they are trained to believe that that rope is keeping them in place. Make sure that you don't do that. There were things that you couldn't do before, but now you can. There were things that you could do you couldn't do yesterday because of the way you were attacking it. And today you have a new way of attacking it, or a new vision, or a new inspiration, and you want to go at it again. Don't feel defeated just because you couldn't do it the first time. Don't be that elephant who has grown but is now afraid to try and accomplish something they couldn't do when you were smaller or less mature in that task. So take your inspiration. I'm not even inspired right now to make this video, I'm not going to lie, but I wanted to say it because it's true, and it's advice for you, and it's advice for me. But when I'm inspired, I'm jumping back on here and I'm doing another one. So y'all take that and run with it.